Hello, my lovely sugars. Welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. I am out and about today. It is a brisk, what is it outside? 43 degrees. It is cold. Tonight it's getting down to 18. I hope all of you are doing well, have recovered from the holidays. I am still recovering from the holidays. We had Christmas this past weekend with my dad. We had to reschedule that because of, people being sick and all of that fun stuff. One moment, coffee please. I'm trying to warm up a little bit. So, yes, how is everybody doing? I am, like I said, I am okay. Just trying to stay warm. We still have snow on the ground from last weekend. Yeah, most of it's melted, but there's still, snow on the sides of the roads and piled up here and there. Sorry for the sun. It's very, very bright today. Hopefully that doesn't bother you too much. So I am on the way to the bank, and I haven't been to a physical bank in years. But I received a very generous check from my dad to help us out with some home repairs. And I can't deposit it in my mobile account, so I have to actually go to the bank. So this will be fun. I hope I can do it through the drive-through. I would think I can. But yeah, I tried to put it in through my mobile banking app, and it was like, yeah, no, come see us. It's like, crap. Okay. Yeah, so this past weekend, Friday, we spent Friday evening baking, cooking, getting everything ready, presents and everything to take to my dad's. Because like I said, we had to reschedule that. We were supposed to go over there Christmas Eve, and I mentioned in my last whip and chat that my sister's whole family was sick with COVID, and so we rescheduled that, obviously. So yeah, we went over there Saturday at lunchtime. But Friday night we were, I was making my grandmother's peppermint pudding, and Adam was making macaroni and cheese, and I crashed Friday night, no kidding. It was like 9:30, 9:45. I was so tired. I just crashed out. I missed Mrs. Coffee's live completely. Yeah. And then we got up, we went to my dad's Saturday. It was so nice to see everybody. I'll tell you, all this mess has just made it so hard to be able to spend time with people in a group setting. So it was so nice to see everybody, and we had a really nice hefty lunch. It was basically a dinner. It was, ham and beef and all kinds of vegetables and breads, and just, it was crazy. Lots of food in the middle of the day, which I don't normally eat during the middle of the day. Yeah, so it was great. And then we got to open gifts, and I'm so excited. Do you remember me mentioning to you all that I wanted to get a new iPad because mine like doesn't hold a charge anymore, and like I have to constantly keep it plugged in to use it. And I've had it for like 7 years. So anyway, I had asked everybody just for Apple gift cards for Christmas. Any amount, 5, 10, 20, whatever. Just something to help me put towards the purchase of a new iPad. And I had been saving, money as well. But they're expensive. So the reason I want to get a new iPad, I'm going to get the new iPad Pro because I want to like draw on it and do like coloring apps on it. And I got the pencil, so I'm excited. So I got a bunch of gift cards. My dad and stepmom were super generous, and I can pretty much get it. I think I only have to put like $200 towards it, but yeah, the one I want is expensive. But you know, I want to be able to use Procreate with it, which is a drawing app. I miss coloring. I really miss coloring. It's just my hands hurt so bad when I color for more than like 20-30 minutes. It's just the arthritis in my hands, but I really miss it, so I want to try coloring on the iPad. So yeah, so I've been looking at, you know, which one to get. Do I get the 11-inch versus the 12.9-inch? I like the portability of the 11-inch. The 12.9, everything I've read said if you're going to get the 12.9-inch, it's basically like if you were to have that as your main, like your main laptop or what have you. And I already have a laptop and a PC, so I think I'm just going to go with the 11-inch. I think so. Yeah. So I'm excited. I've been looking at those, and yeah, and I got some, you know, some clothes and just some really nice goodies. So that's nice. And we also rescheduled Christmas with Adam's family because his family had a scare with COVID as well. So I think we're going to go over there the weekend of, I think it's like the 22nd, 23rd, something like that. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, not much else has been going on. I am working on Siamese teas from Mandy Manzano. I am still working on the bottom half of that. I'm just taking my time, you know, diamond painting while I can. My back's been bothering me a lot. For those of you that don't know, I have chronic back pain from a horseback riding injury many, many years ago, and it had gotten much better. And now I'm starting to have the flare-ups again, so I might need to go back to my back specialist and talk to him. He said I would probably need back surgery eventually. I'm hoping that's not now. Yeah, not looking forward to that if that's the case. But you know, you got to take care of yourself, and if I need to get it done, I'll get it done. I went to the doctor over the holidays. I think I mentioned that. Everything was fine. I just need to go get a mammogram, and unfortunately I have to get a colonoscopy because I'm at that age. I've never had one. I hope you have the option of being put to sleep because of my anxiety, but we'll see. So I'll probably do that, like, you know, when it warms up a little bit, like March, April, something like that. Yeah, just kind of been chilling, taking it easy. I did get my needlepoint kits, and I put that up on the channel recently. I'm super excited to try that. Cross stitch, I enjoy cross stitch. It's just I can't see with my eyesight. It's really bad for me. So my mom was like, you know, needlepoint is a lot easier to see, and it's basically the same concept as cross stitch. So I ordered a couple of those kits and opened them. So I'm looking forward to trying those. I've gotten some really helpful hints on, you know, on how to do the needlepoint, and I really appreciate all the comments and the helpful tips. So thank you so much for that, because I have no idea what I'm doing. No clue. All right, how bad is the line at the bank? Oh, it doesn't look to be too bad. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. Oh. Do I need to put a mask on if they're behind the glass? I don't know. Do I? I don't think so. Because I'm not actually... Okay. Yeah, well, we're going to figure this out. Let's see here. right, I'm actually going to stop this so y'all don't hear my personal info. Yeah. Okay, let me get in here. Oh, I haven't been here for so long. I don't have a deposit slip. I don't have anything. I just have the check and my license. I guess I'm going to have to fill out a deposit slip. Do y'all remember how to do that? Should be self-explanatory, right? I have deposit slips in my checkbook, but I'm not putting this in my checking account. I'm putting it in my savings account. So, yes. All right. Yeah. So I will come back when I'm done with the bank. Toodles. Okay, we're back. That was pretty painless. I didn't even have to fill out a deposit slip. I just had to give her my ID and which account it was going in. That was great. That was great. Okay. So now we have some additional monies for the house repairs. We're having more repairs done that we originally thought. They found a lot of boards on our house that are pretty much rotted, and we're having some water leaking into our screen and porch, and it's because of those rotted boards. So our original estimate to get the siding done has increased because of that, because now we have to fix the damage in the screen and porch too. So my dad was so nice and offered to help us with that a little bit, because house stuff, man, so expensive owning a house. I mean, the joys of home ownership, I guess. And don't get me wrong, I'd much rather own a house than rent. Well, I don't know. At this point, I'm thinking renting would have been better. But, yeah, so, yeah. It's just, when unexpected things come up, it's tough. It's tough. So anyway, so now I am on the way to Publix to pick up my groceries. I got that done. I put the order in last night. I got a message this morning saying that they were running behind. So I was like, okay, well, that'll give me time to go to the bank and, tootle around. So my thoughts and prayers are with everybody who is not feeling well right now. So many people I know are sick. I was watching Diamond and Washi's Patreon video, and what she says is true. It's like every time I turn around, someone else is sick. Adam has 2 of his employees out right now because they have COVID. And honestly, it's just a matter of time before he gets sick and brings it home. The sun is just ridiculous. So I'm sure I'm going to get it eventually, but I'm fully vaccinated, booster, all that stuff, and so is Adam. So hopefully it won't be too bad. But yeah, I'm thinking about everybody that is going through it. Really sucks. But what can you do, right? All you can do is, make sure, you do what's best for you and your health. Y'all know how I feel about it. And I've done everything I can do to protect myself and my family. And my whole family is vaccinated as well. So anyway, just want to let everybody know I'm thinking about you, and I hope you are staying as healthy as you can. Yes. So what else has been going on? I think I mentioned I'm working on Siamese teas. I'm gonna try and work on the needlepoint. I need to get with my mom. She's gonna show me how to do it. It's just a matter of figuring out. She's really busy with work right now, so I just have to figure out a good time during the day that I can sit down with her, and I think it's probably going to be during one of her lunch breaks. That's probably what's going to work best. I mentioned to you that Adam and I are going to be doing a fun craft on the channel. I did get that craft in the mail yesterday. So we're going to figure out an evening that we can sit down and start recording. And that will be more than just one video. It'll probably be a series of videos. But he's excited. I'm excited. It's something different. And it's something we can do together, which I don't know about y'all, but I mean, just my opinion. Don't come for me, as Stephanie Harlow says. Most husbands don't want to be involved in, you know, their wives' crafting hobby. And don't get me wrong, Adam has no interest whatsoever in diamond painting. He won't even try it. I've tried. Yeah, so. But this is going to be fun. In fact, we have 2 crafts. We actually figured that out. I can't remember. We figured it out. All right, now I never get this right. I think I have to go down. Anyway, we have one craft that we're definitely doing, and then we got another craft for Christmas that my dad got me that Adam said he would be willing to also do on the channel. So that's fun. That's gonna be fun if we can actually do it without killing each other. Yeah, that's gonna be the key. All right, let me get in here and park for my pickup. You could walk a little faster, Shug. You're going into the YMCA. Come on. There you go. There you go, Shug. Okay. All right. Yeah, let me pick up my groceries, and then I will chat with you guys on the way home. Be right back. Okay, we're back. If I can get out of this parking lot. Let's see. Can I get out of this parking lot? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so, I forgot what I was saying. So I put my order in, like I said, I put my order in last night, and when I got up this morning, they said that they didn't have any available shoppers. And with Publix, what I do is I put everything in online, and just have them bring it out to me at the curb. That way I don't have to go into the grocery store, because, you know, yeah. So I put my order in last night for our, 2-week grocery run. And someone, started shopping it a little bit late this morning, but that's no big deal, whatever. But they did not have any of the meat that I asked for. And I want to know, are any of you all experiencing this, where your grocery stores are like running really low on meat? I'm assuming it's from the supply chain issues, but it's like they didn't have the chicken breasts that I normally get. And I'm bougie. I get organic chicken, meat in general. So they didn't have any of the organic stuff that I normally get in chicken breasts, chicken thighs, chicken tenders, nothing like that. So I had to get their brand. And they didn't even have enough of their brand to cover my order. And then what else did they not have? They didn't have produce. They didn't have potatoes. Like, I usually get a bag of the little red potatoes. They didn't have those. they didn't have my halos. We like eating the little, they're little clementine oranges. They didn't have halos. They had another brand. So I'm going to try those. Yeah, it was just, there were a lot more things that either were missing or they had to replace than normal. So let me know if any of you have experienced that recently. But yeah, it's great. I don't have to go into the grocery store. They don't charge you a fee for it. Before, when, a couple of years ago, I was having things delivered to the house, y'all, that's expensive. I was using Instacart. And when you're paying, $300, $400 on a grocery run, and then they put a fee on top of that, and then, of course, I always tip, at least 20% to the person bringing it to me, it gets really expensive. So that's why I switched to curbside. And it gives me a chance to get out of the house, drive my car, get some sunshine. So, mental health check-in, I am doing 100% better. Please don't tip over. Please don't tip over. I've got all these groceries in the back of my car. I feel 100% better. I haven't had, I take that back. I had one anxiety attack. Was it over the weekend? I think it was over the weekend. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was just me, thinking that, stuff with the house. I'm stressing out about house stuff, and, Adam was like, don't worry about it. We're going to get it fixed. And yeah, you know how it goes. But other than that, I'm doing great. I'm sleeping better. I've cut back on my caffeine quite a bit. I only have coffee, like caffeinated coffee, up until usually about 1 o'clock, and then I'll switch over to decaf coffee. And I really like, if y'all are looking for a good decaf coffee, any of you, Dunkin' Donuts decaf K-Cups are awesome. I think they actually taste better than the Starbucks decaf, and they're not as expensive. So yeah, I've been switching over to that in the afternoon and evenings, and I try to go to sleep. Well, with my medication, it's not hard. I start feeling sleepy like around 11 o'clock because I take my medicine at like 10:30, and between 11 and 11:30 I'm ready to just zonk out. So which is good, because then I'm getting a full 8 hours, sometimes longer than that. So I feel more rested, I guess what I'm saying. Because before, I wouldn't go to sleep till like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and then get up at 9 or 10. It's not enough sleep, y'all. Not enough sleep. So I've been talking to my mom about starting to exercise. For those of you that don't know me, I don't exercise. But my doctor and my therapist both said, at a minimum, we just want you to get out and walk. So my mom walks around the neighborhood all the time. But she power walks, and I can't do that. I can't do that. Not yet, anyway. So I've talked to her about starting to walk with her, and maybe just walk like a portion of her route, and then go back home. So we'll see. I also don't want to do it when it's 20-30 degrees outside. No thank you. I'll just pace my house or something. Yeah. But yeah, overall I feel a lot better. I'm really glad that I reached out and got help. I wish I had done it sooner. I had been to a therapist many years ago, and you know how you get it in your head where, oh, I can handle this, I can do it myself. The pride takes over, and you really think, I'm not going to ask anybody for help. you know, it's like a pride ego thing with me. I hate asking anyone for any kind of help. And it finally got to that point where, you know, everybody around me was just like, you need to get help. You need to get help. So I did, and I'm glad that I did. So again, I can't emphasize enough, if you are struggling with mental health issues and you don't feel like you have a grasp on it, you know, on your own, please reach out to someone. I can't tell you enough how much it's completely changed, you know, my life. The last 30 days, actually, it's been 60 days now. It's been awesome. Adam and I are doing better. I'm much more open and receptive to him, and we're communicating more. So there are a whole lot of positives involved in it. So anyway, yes, yeah. I also want to try some. Okay, so I got some paint by numbers, and I know some of you have seen that. I opened that last year on my channel, and I think I got in over my head on those paint by numbers, because they are massive, they're huge, and they're teeny tiny little areas that I can barely see. And trying to take this teeny tiny little paintbrush in these teeny tiny little areas, it's like, no ma'am. So I'm gonna look at some different paint by numbers, maybe some easier ones for me. I know Crafties has some. I'm trying to think, was it Arteza that had some as well? Yeah, so I'm gonna look at some easier paint by numbers to do, because I do like the concept of that. I think it's fun. I also want to try, if I can, way back in the day, and you can look at it on my channel. I've got coloring videos on my channel. I learned from Dee Dee Willingham, and if you don't follow her and you enjoy coloring, you absolutely need to follow her. I'll put her link down below, her YouTube channel. She is who I first learned about adult coloring, and this was 6 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago. But anyway, I learned from her where you can use acrylic paint and paint the backgrounds in your coloring books. And some people are like, oh, I don't want to paint my coloring book. You know, I used to be that person. I'm not that person anymore. Life's too short. Just my opinion. So I really enjoy the dark acrylic paint, like a black acrylic paint background in a coloring book. And then you can use an acrylic wash. So you water it down quite a bit and go over like the main areas of your coloring book section. And then you can just fill in highlights with colored pencils. So that way I'm not sitting there with a colored pencil through the entire page, because some of the books I have, like especially Kirby Rosanis, oh gosh, there's so many other ones, what's her name, Hannah Carlson, there are a lot of them that have very detailed pages that I'm not going to be able to sit there and just color with a colored pencil anymore. So I might try to get back into that. I did that many years ago. I might try that out again to see. Let me know if that's something that you would be interested in seeing on the channel. I'm not sure yet, because whenever I do any type of coloring on the channel, there aren't a lot of people that watch it, and I'm not doing it for that reason. But, you know, I also want to find a happy medium where I can, you know, show you guys content that you want to see. But that is fun. You just need, you know, wax paper to put underneath what you're doing in the book, and then use acrylic paint to paint your background. It's actually really cool. It pops quite a bit. Makes the image pop. So, and it, you know, instead of you, like I said, instead of you having to use a colored pencil across your entire background, you can just paint it. What is this person doing in our neighborhood? He's just sitting on the side of, okay. creative conservation. He's environmentalist. What are they doing? Oh yeah, so we had a big water leak in my neighborhood. We have three, I think it's 3 community wells in our neighborhood. So we're on a community well, which is different than a normal well. But anyway, so the one right near our house had a leak, or something happened, because what was it? Was it Saturday or Sunday? I went to go turn the water on. It was like, I mean, it was just a trickle. I was like, oh no. And this is when I had this is what it was. This is when I had my anxiety attack. So I was like, oh my God, we just replaced our entire water line, our main water line. It was like $10,000. If this thing busted, I am going to lose my shit. And no, it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. Because I had to call Adam at work and be like, oh my freaking gosh, what is happening? So come to find out, they were working on it down here near our house, because the water tower is like 3 houses down from us. So yeah, anyway, so that was a nightmare. So we didn't have water, barely. That's for like 2 or 3 hours, but they got it fixed, so we're good. I know, real world problems, right? Anyway, all right, well, I am home, so I hope all of you have an awesome rest of your week. And I am going to be having a video soon about the Mandy Manzano Magical Mandy 2022. That event is going on all year. I've had a lot of people ask me about the rules and what to do. Honestly, I'm going to put a video up on it, but it's very simple. Work on a Mandy Manzano diamond painting kit throughout the year. I'm going to put up a video this week. There will be a Google Doc form. You just need to make sure you put in your YouTube name, an email address, and that's it. You also need to show progress of your, Mandy Manzano diamond painting kit on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, you can email me a picture of it. I just need to see that you worked on one. It doesn't have to be a new start. You can have a whip that you put to the side and you want to work on again this year. It's very easy. I'm not putting a whole lot of rules and regulations on this one. This is just for fun. I know a lot of us have Mandy Manzano diamond paintings, and it's just a chance to work on those, and they can be used for other events too, because there's so many events going on. So you might be able to knock, 2 birds out with 1 stone, so to speak. So just keep an eye out later in the week for that video. There'll be a Google Doc. Put progress pictures up on Instagram with the hashtag MagicalMandy2022. And then at the end of the year, I'll pull a winner. Haven't decided on the prize yet. I'm still up in the air about that. It'll probably be another $50 Diamond Art Club gift card given by me. No way associated with Diamond Art Club. But in order to be get the prize, I just need to see your progress on it and have a valid email address for you, which of course I'll verify before, giving that gift card. So that's it. It's really simple. I'm not going to put a whole lot of restrictions. There will be more rules to the Josephine Wall event that I'm putting on March 1st through April 30th, just because there are, sponsors involved in that, and there are going to be numerous prizes. Sorry, I'm looking at how far I can go without hitting something. Okay, I think I'm good. There will be numerous prizes involved in that, so I will have a video with the rules of that probably sometime this month, just to give you a heads up. But if you want to participate in the Josephine Wall event, like I said, it's March 1st through April 30th. Go ahead and order your kits or figure out which one you want to work on. They need to be licensed diamond paintings, which I've mentioned before. Diamond Art Club, Uniquely Yours Down Under has Josephine Wall. Mystical Diamond Art has Josephine Wall. I know there was another one. Diamond Art Club, Uniquely Yours Down Under, Mystical Diamond Art. I can't remember. Anyway, so yeah. So I'll have all those details later, but for those of you that were wondering about the Mandy Manzano one, again, I'll have a video, a short, very short video this week explaining the details of that. But it's just to have fun and work on a Mandy Manzano because she is one of my favorite artists. I love her style with that stained glass look. So I am working on Siamese Teas, and hopefully I can get that one done this year. It's huge. But I'm just working on it here and there in between. And I'm also going to be working on some diamond paintings from companies that I have not worked on before. Yeah, so stuff to do. So anyway, I hope all of you have a fabulous rest of your day, rest of your week. Stay healthy. Try to keep your spirits up. And I will see you again very soon. Bye, guys.